Most knives in your drawer might look cool, but would they survive chopping wood, prepping food, or emergencies in the wild? Probably not. And here, the fixed blade knives gonna help as they're built solid, with 0 weak points. So in this video, we'll show you 30 of the best fixed blade survival knives that combine strength, versatility, and tactical reliability. Updated price and purchase links are provided down in the description. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin. When you need a reliable bushcraft companion that's built on American soil, the Cold Steel Republic delivers performance without compromise. This USA-made fixed blade features premium S35VN steel. We like how this knife balances cutting power and control without feeling bulky. The 5-inch blade holds an edge well, so it slices meat, prepares kindling, and batons wood without constant sharpening. The micarta scales give a secure grip, even when our hands are wet or cold, and the removable handle scales mean there's room under the slabs for handy bits. For survival use, we appreciate that the design is practical. No risky sharp points on the spine, clean jimping for thumb placement, and a size that's large enough for heavy jobs but small enough to manage delicate tasks like skinning. But we don't recommend using it as a crowbar. But we appreciate its exceptional edge retention and comfortable grip. In short, the Republic is a well-rounded fixed-blade survival knife. Tough steel, comfy handle, sensible features, and enough versatility to be the one tool we'd rather have than 5. It's a dependable choice for campers, hunters, and anyone prepping for outdoor emergencies today. Now, you may want something strong enough to handle real tasks, but light enough that it doesn't feel like a burden. That's exactly where the Sog Trident FX steps in. It's a fixed-blade knife built in the same tough traditions Sog is known for, but with a smarter balance between strength and agility. At just over 4 ounces, it's surprisingly lightweight for a knife designed to take a beating. The 4.2-inch blade is made from cryo-treated 4116 stainless steel, giving it impressive toughness and edge retention. It's a full tang build, so you're getting solid, dependable strength from tip to handle. Whether you're cutting rope, slicing through tough material, or using it for quick field work, it feels responsive and controlled in the hand. What really makes the Trident FX stand out is how adaptable it is. The modernized sheath system is UMS compatible and offers multiple carry options, meaning you can strap it on your pack, belt, or vest exactly how you like. Overall, it delivers that perfect mix of reliability, quick access, and lightweight performance that keeps you moving efficiently. Next, have a look at the Garberg from Morakniv. Built as a full tang knife, the Garberg carries the kind of strength you need for batoning wood, carving, or even light hammering. It's made to take on every challenge you'd face outdoors. What makes it special is how it balances toughness with precision. The 3.2mm thick blade, with its classic Scandi grind, bites easily into wood, making tasks like feather sticking, carving, or splitting firewood smooth and controlled. The spine is also ground to work perfectly with a ferro rod, so starting a fire in the wild becomes easy and reliable. We like that it comes in 2 steel options: Swedish stainless steel for low maintenance and excellent edge retention, and a black carbon steel version with a DLC coating for those who prefer a tougher, stealthier look. Both hold a sharp edge and can handle rough outdoor use. The handle is comfortable and secure, with a friction grip that stays steady even in wet hands, and the exposed tang at the end is great for scraping tinder or light hammering. We also appreciate the smart carry options, polymer or leather sheaths, both strong and easy to mount. With its optional survival kit featuring a fire starter and diamond sharpener, the Morakniv Garberg truly stands as one of the best fixed-blade survival knives you can count on anywhere. When you're out hunting or working in the wild, juggling multiple knives can be annoying, so have a quick look at the Montana Knife Company Triumph Pro Shines. This knife takes the best of the original Triumph series and packs it into a single, highly capable blade. Its 3.75-inch MagnaCut steel blade hits the sweet spot, long enough to tackle big game like deer or elk, yet short enough to stay nimble in tight spots. The steel itself is super tough, keeps its edge for a long time, and resists rust, which is great when you're out in wet or messy conditions. The handle is designed for comfort and control, with G10 scales that stay firm even in rain or cold, and a thumb ramp plus choil that make both heavy cutting and precise work easy. The knock-on version even has special texturing for extra grip when your hands are slippery. At under 4 ounces, it's light to carry, and the custom Kydex sheath keeps it safe and ready. From field dressing and skinning to general camp tasks, the Triumph Pro is a versatile, reliable companion for hunters who want one knife that truly does it all. Survival situations can be tough, and sometimes you just need a knife that won't fail no matter what. That's exactly what the Cold Steel Bushman delivers. This knife is all about raw strength. It's made from a single piece of SK5 carbon steel, so there's no weak spot between the blade and handle. The steel is cold-forged, heat-treated, and tempered to be super tough, while the hand-sharpened edge is razor-sharp right out of the box. The blade is a generous 7 inches long, giving you serious cutting power for clearing brush, chopping wood, or building shelter. The hollow handle is smart too. You can stash survival gear or even extend it for more reach or throwing. It comes with a tough Kydex sheath that also holds a ferrocerium fire starter, so you're ready for emergencies. At over 12 inches overall, it's big, strong, and ready to handle anything you throw at it. The Bushman is perfect for preppers, campers, or anyone who wants a knife that can survive abuse while still cutting like a champ. It's simple, tough, and practical. Exactly what you need when survival depends on having a knife that doesn't quit. When you're into bushcraft or serious survival, having a knife is great, but having a knife that comes with everything you need is even better. That's exactly what the Extrema Ratio Sethlans offers. This isn't just a blade, it's a full survival setup in one. The 4.13-inch Bowler N690 steel blade is strong, holds its edge well, and resists rust. The full Tang construction makes it tough enough to handle heavy cutting, but the skeletonized design keeps it lighter for easier carrying. The handle is modular, with removable G10 grips, so you can wrap it in paracord or customize it however you like. But the real magic is in the sheath. It comes with a sharpening stone, fire steel, and MOLLE-compatible attachments for easy mounting. Plus, it can work for both left and right-handed users. The drop point blade is perfect for anything from fine carving to heavier chopping, and the false edge adds versatility when you need it. This knife is ideal for anyone who wants a ready-to-go survival system instead of just a blade. Whether you're out in the wilderness, practicing bushcraft, or need a backup tactical knife, the Sethlans keep you prepared. Close quarters situations call for a knife that's quick, precise, and built to perform under pressure. The Montana Knife Company V24 does exactly that. Inspired by the legendary Fairbairn Sykes V42 stiletto, this knife takes a classic fighting design and gives it modern upgrades. Its 4.25-inch Magna-Cut stainless steel blade is tough, keeps its edge sharp, and has a Cerakote finish that stops glare while protecting it from the elements. The double-edged stiletto design means you can cut effectively with either side of the blade, and the compact overall length of just over 9 inches makes it easy to carry and conceal when needed. The G10 handle is stepped and textured, giving you a rock-solid grip whether your hands are wet, dry, or gloved. And at under 5 ounces, it's lightweight, but still feels confident in your hand. The included Ulticlip Kydex sheath allows multiple carry options, including horizontal or vertical mounting. This knife isn't for chopping wood or cooking, but it excels in tactical situations, self-defense, and as a concealed backup blade. For anyone needing a high-quality, combat-ready stiletto that blends modern engineering with historical design, the V24 is a top choice. When you need a heavy-duty survival knife without spending a fortune, the Schrade Reckon SCHF9 is a standout. This knife is all about raw strength and reliability. Its 6.4-inch 1095 high-carbon steel blade is thick, tough, and built to handle serious chopping, batoning, and splitting tasks that would challenge many knives costing far more. The full Tang construction runs the length of the knife, ending in a lanyard hole for extra versatility. Plus, the drop point blade and deep flat grind make it ideal for chopping and tactical work, while the thick blunted tip adds strength where it counts. The ring-textured TPE handle is comfortable, even during long projects, and the finger grooves plus thumb jimping help keep your grip secure. The included ballistic nylon sheath has a utility pocket and leg strap for flexible carry options. Overall, the Reckon is perfect for survivalists, preppers, or anyone who wants a no-nonsense, ultra-capable knife. It can split firewood, build shelters, and handle tough outdoor tasks while staying razor-sharp, all for a very budget-friendly price. For serious outdoor work, it's a reliable companion that won't let you down. For military veterans, tactical users, and outdoor adventurers, having a knife you can trust is everything. The Ka-Bar 1220 U.S. Army knife is one of those classic blades that's earned respect over decades. Its 7-inch 1095 Crovan carbon steel clip point blade is tough, holds a sharp edge well, and comes with a black epoxy powder coating to resist rust and give it a sleek, tactical look. What really sets this knife apart is its iconic stacked leather handle, which feels solid and comfortable in your hand. The black powder-coated guard and end cap add extra durability and balance, so the knife feels just right whether you're chopping wood, cleaning fish, or using it for survival tasks. The full Tang construction makes it reliable, and at nearly 12 inches overall, it's big enough to handle heavy-duty work without being too bulky. The premium brown leather belt sheath is another standout, complete with the U.S. Army Eagle crest, honoring the knife's military heritage. Overall, it's a trusted companion for anyone who needs a classic, reliable, all-purpose survival and utility blade. Now, if you want a budget-friendly knife, then have a look at the Camillus Hawker. And this is what we'd call a solid, starter survival knife. Nothing too flashy, and it's not going to drain your wallet. The blade here is a drop point made from titanium-bonded 420 stainless steel. And if you're wondering what that actually means, it basically gives you a tougher edge that resists corrosion a lot better than standard stainless. So whether you're slicing through rope, shaving down tinder for a fire, or even just prepping some camp food, the Hawker can handle it. The handle is made from a mix of polypropylene and thermoplastic rubber. Sounds fancy, but you're getting something lightweight, grippy, and built to last through rough outdoor use. You're not going to have it slip out of your hands when things get wet or muddy. As for carrying it, you've got a simple nylon sheath. The overall length comes in at 9 inches, which strikes that sweet spot, which we can say is big enough to be useful and perfect for hiking, camping, or even just throwing in a go bag. But when things get a little more intense and you're after something made for real tactical use, that's where the MKC Wargoat comes in. And yeah, it's not designed as a big camp chopper or food prep tool. This one leans hard into tactical use. The blade measures 3.5 inches long and is crafted from premium Magna-Cut stainless steel, which is known for combining strength, edge retention, and excellent corrosion resistance. With a full Tang running through the handle, you're getting a knife that feels solid and dependable despite its compact profile. At just under 8 inches overall, it's small enough to disappear on your belt or vest without weighing you down. The handle is G10, a material that gives you a firm grip and durability even when wet or in rough conditions. The blade has a Cerakote finish, which not only adds to its toughness but also cuts down glare, something tactical users will appreciate. For carrying, it comes with a custom Kydex sheath that offers multiple mounting positions and retention adjustments. Altogether, the MKC Wargoat is not a general-purpose outdoor blade. It's a compact, purpose-built survival and American-made defense tool. Plus, it's tough enough to trust when you need it most. And if the Wargoat is all about close-quarters readiness, the Tops Apache Dawn takes things to a more rugged battlefield level. And let us tell you, this one is created from a real military request. Apache helicopter pilots wanted something bigger and tougher than the standard issue, and Tops Knives answered with this design. This Rockies edition carries that same field-ready spirit, but with some updated touches to make it even more versatile. Its length is 11 7/8 inches, and with a 6 3/4 inch blade that gives you serious reach. Weighing in at just under 1 pound, This knife strikes a balance of heft and speed, heavy enough to chop or power through tougher material, but still agile in hand. The harpoon-style tip paired with a thin swedge helps push the blade downward on impact, creating a wider cut and excellent penetration. That versatility is exactly why it works well as both a field and combat knife. Now, the handle uses black G10 with rocky mountain tread, plus a pronounced finger guard, so grip is solid even when things get slippery. The knife weighs about 21 ounces with its sheath and is MOLLE compatible, giving you flexible carry options on tactical gear. Then again, sometimes strength comes from simplicity, and that's exactly what the Extrema ratio S-Thil Black Warfare delivers. This knife is cut from a single 5mm thick slab of Böhler N690 steel, machined to form both the handle and the blade in one continuous piece. The spear point blade measures under 5 inches long and is hardened to 58 HRC for an ideal balance of edge retention and toughness. Plus, a false counter edge runs along the top, adding to penetration power, while a fuller groove helps cut down weight and improve balance. Now, talking about the surface, it carries a geotech camo burnishing finish that gives it a tactical, non-reflective look. At just 4.3 ounces in weight, it's light enough for how solid it feels. The design is compact, perfectly sized for concealed carry, yet still capable of serious survival or backup use. For carrying, it comes MOLLE compatible, so you can mount it securely onto tactical gear for military or law enforcement use. Altogether, the S-Thil Black Warfare is a rugged, low-profile knife, making it a professional-grade tool for when space and reliability both matter. Now, not every survival knife has to be massive to be mighty. The ESEE Izula is proof of that. So, basically, the Izula gets its name from the bullet ant of the Amazon, small but packing a punch. And this knife lives up to that reputation. It's the most popular model in the ESEE. Despite its size, it's one of those compact blades that can easily pull off big work when you need it to. First, let's talk about the Izula one, which comes with black G10 full-length handles, a blade length of 2.63 inches, and a blade thickness of about 0.15 inches. And it's made from 1095 high-carbon steel, hardened to 55 to 57 Rockwell, giving you a tough edge with plenty of bite. Now, without the sheath, it weighs just 2 ounces, which makes it an incredibly lightweight option to carry. Okay, then there's the Izula 2, which takes the same winning design but adds about half an inch more handle length for a fuller grip, along with full-sized handle scales. It keeps the same blade length and thickness with the same high-carbon steel. The weight bumps up slightly to 3.2 ounces without the sheath, but it still feels light and quick in hand. Both versions are compact, easy to carry, and highly versatile. Altogether, the Izula proves that small knives can be serious survival tools. When you're out in the wild, reliability trumps everything, and that's where the Kershaw Pack Mule steps up. It's a straightforward knife that delivers clean cuts and serious durability for anyone who values function over flash. Built in the USA with Kershaw's long-standing reputation for quality, the blade measures just under 4 inches long and is made from N690 steel, a material known for holding a sharp edge while still being tough enough for outdoor work. It's got a clip point shape, a working finish to handle scratches without showing too much wear, and a thickness of about 0.156 inches or 4 millimeters. Altogether, that gives you a blade that's strong, precise, and ready for everything from processing games to camp chores. The handle is G10, textured just enough to give a secure grip even when your hands are wet or cold. And at only 4.7 ounces, or around 133 grams, it's surprisingly lightweight for the kind of work it can handle. And for carrying, it keeps things simple and straightforward. No bulky extras, just a knife designed to be ready when you need it. Overall, the Pack Mule is a dependable all-around outdoor knife, balanced, durable, and backed by a lifetime warranty. But let's say your environment is the sky, not the woods. Then the Tops Airwolf was made for you. Built specifically for air crew and rescue use. It's designed to handle critical tasks like cutting through straps, sawing rope, or even building a quick shelter when everything goes wrong. This isn't a showpiece. It's a knife meant to work when lives depend on it. It measures 11 inches overall with a blade length of 5.75 inches and a usable cutting edge of 5 inches. At 0.19 inches thick, the blade is forged from 1095 steel. That steel, paired with a tactical gray finish, gives it both durability and corrosion resistance while reducing glare that might compromise an operation. The knife weighs just 11.5 ounces, striking a balance between solid heft and easy carry. For carry, tops include a MOLLE-compatible sheath, letting you secure the knife to tactical gear or a pack for fast access. Altogether, the Wolfe stands out as a survival and rescue knife that combines military-grade toughness with practical features, making it an ideal option for pilots, operators, and anyone who needs reliable performance in extreme conditions. Of course, if you need a blade that can take a beating and still stay sharp when precision matters, the Hogue EX-F01 fits that bill perfectly. It's the kind of blade that feels just as comfortable smashing through tough material as it does carving out finer details at camp. That blend of brute strength and surprising control is what makes this knife stand out in the survival category. The blade is 5.5 inches long, crafted from A2 tool steel, a material known for holding up under punishing conditions. Well, it's a drop-point design with a 1/4 inch thickness. The overall length comes in at 10.5 inches, while the weight is 10.4 ounces, giving it a confident but manageable feel in the hand. Hogue pairs the EX-F01 with a ballistic nylon sheath that's MOLLE-compatible, so it can ride securely on tactical setups without any rattling. The knife also has an impact pommel on the end, which doubles as an emergency glass breaker, a detail that shows its roots in real-world military experience. Overall, the Hogue EX-F01 is built like a tank, but handles like a proper survival tool. Then there's the Kershaw Atreides, a knife that feels like it was pulled straight from a sci-fi set but made for real-world action. It bridges the gap between tactical strength and outdoor practicality, giving you a tool that looks bold and works harder. The Atreides comes with a Tanto-style blade, measuring 5.7 inches in length and about 0.186 inches thick. It's made from 65 MN steel, finished with a durable black powder coat to guard against corrosion and wear. At 8.1 ounces, or roughly 230 grams, it provides enough heft for serious cutting power without weighing you down. The removable polypropylene handle has a rubber overmold for comfort and grip, while jimping along the spine gives extra control for detail work. For carry, the molded sheath offers solid retention and features a reversible belt loop and strap for both left and right-handed users. It's also Tech-Lock compatible, adding more versatility to how you mount it. So, the Atreides is a tactical meets outdoor knife with a Tanto blade, lightweight balance, and modern styling. Now, if you're looking for something affordable yet proven over generations, the Morakniv Bushcraft has that legacy covered. Morakniv has been setting the standard for over 130 years. The Bushcraft model is a prime example of that heritage, simple, rugged, and designed to be a trustworthy companion in demanding environments. This knife has a blade length of 109 millimeters with a thickness of 3.2 millimeters. And it's made from high-carbon steel, which gives it excellent edge sharpness and toughness for outdoor work. The blade is coated with black DLC, which not only protects against corrosion but also reduces reflections, an advantage for hunters or anyone working discreetly. The knife weighs 195 grams, light enough to keep packing easy while still substantial in hand. Plus, the ergonomic polymer handle includes a soft friction grip, a finger guard for safety. It's also fire starter compatible, adding another layer of utility to an already reliable package. Overall, the Morakniv Bushcraft proves that you don't need to spend a fortune to get a serious survival knife. It's affordable yet capable for anyone looking to carry proven Swedish quality into the outdoors. Ever wished your hatchet, slicer, and carving knife could just merge into one beast? That's exactly what the Topps Tom Brown Tracker does. It's a multi-tool in knife form, designed to handle almost every outdoor task you can throw at it. So, instead of a single cutting edge, The massive 5.7-inch blade carries multiple edges in one. So, one knife can cover chopping, slicing, carving, and skinning tasks without switching tools. The steel is 154 cm stainless, heat-treated, and cryo-tempered to a Rockwell hardness between 58 and 60. And with a thickness built for abuse, the tracker can take on firewood, vegetation, or bone. At around 18 ounces, the weight gives you impressive chopping power, though it does take practice to master all its functions. The tumble finish protects against corrosion and helps reduce glare, especially if you find yourself in tactical settings. Add in the micarta handle that stays grippy even when wet, plus a rotating Kydex sheath for flexible carry, and you've got a knife built for serious survivalists. Next, we've got the V2 from Off-Grid Backcountry, a reliable survival knife that's great for outdoor adventures and everyday tough tasks. A companion, but is still plenty tough. Built with cryo-treated D2, steel running full tang through the handle, this blade is made to last. Now, talking about its blade measures 4.5 inches long and about 4 millimeters thick, which makes it more versatile for detailed tasks without giving up durability. Its design allows it to cross over between outdoor use and defensive situations, which is rare in this category. The handle is crafted from G10 with added jimping on both the front and back. Whether you are wearing gloves or using bare hands, the grip feels locked in. This knife also comes with a thoughtfully designed sheath system. The Kydex sheath includes the OG Low Pro belt attachment for a low vertical carry on your hip, and it is compatible with Tech-Lock clips. While it may not have the brute chopping force of a larger knife, the V2 earns its place as a tactical outdoor hybrid that performs in many roles. Okay, now if you're after a handcrafted, American vibe with premium steel under the hood, then check out the Reiff F Series. It shows off American knife making at its best, combining premium materials with rugged practicality. At the heart of these knives is CPM3V steel, a tool steel specifically engineered for extreme toughness and edge retention. Unlike traditional carbon steels that can chip or wear quickly, CPM3V is formulated to resist breaking, chipping, and corrosion, which means you'll spend less time sharpening and more time working. There are two flagship models. The F4 Bushcraft knife has an overall length of 9 inches, with a 4-inch blade that is approximately 1 inch wide and about 0.15 inch thick. And here the larger F6 Luku version measures 11.25 inches overall, with a 6-inch blade, 1.47 inches wide and 0.18 inch thick. Both feature durable G10 handles for a secure grip, and the weight balances well for hard use. So, these knives excel at camp chores like feather stick carving, fire preparation, and field dressing. Then again, maybe subtlety isn't your thing. You want raw chopping power. The off-grid Caiman XXL is basically that in knife form, built like a machete, but balanced enough to keep total control, with an overall length of 12.1 inches and a Bowie-style blade measuring 7 inches long. The Double XL takes cutting power to another level. The design actually stems from their popular folding knives, but after so many requests, they turned it into a full tang fixed blade. And the blade is made from cryogenically treated D2 steel, known for its balance of hardness and toughness. Slightly textured G10 handles make it comfortable for larger hands, and the ergonomics are carefully shaped for both gloved and bare use. Despite weighing 15.5 ounces, the distribution makes it manageable on the belt. Plus, it carries lower on the hip thanks to the custom Kydex sheath with OG Low Pro belt attachment. This knife is aimed at campers, hunters, and anyone who needs chopping strength closer to a machete but still wants knife control. Not everyone wants to lug around a giant chunk of steel though, and that's where the BPS Stingray comes in. It blends traditional looks with modern performance. This knife is the collaboration between well-known designer Ray Laconico and BPS Knives, bringing together American design insight and Ukrainian craftsmanship. The overall length is 240 millimeters, or about 9.4 inches, and the weight sits at 220 grams, which is just under 8 ounces. It is often named the Big Knife, and it actually feels substantial in hand while staying manageable for extended use. The blade steel is D2, offering a solid mix of hardness and corrosion resistance for survival needs. And a micarta handle adds comfort and grip, even in wet or cold conditions. The knife also comes with a Cordura Molle sheath, which allows flexible carry options. Instead of forcing a specific style of use, its balance and rugged build make it capable of handling utility, camp, and survival tasks. Well, it may not be as heavy-duty as some oversized choppers, but it makes up for it with efficiency and versatility. If you're the type who values compact strength over sheer size, the Demko Armiger 4 is right up your alley. It packs battlefield-ready steel into a small frame. Instead of aiming for size or intimidation, it focuses on maximizing performance in a smaller package. At the core, you get a MagnaCut steel blade, drop point in shape with a stone-washed finish. MagnaCut is quickly becoming one of the most respected steels in modern knife making because it balances hardness, toughness, and corrosion resistance extremely well. This blade runs full tang through the handle, which ensures strength in demanding situations. The handle itself is made from thermoplastic rubber, offering a cushioned, non-slip grip that holds steady in wet or cold environments. The sheath system is also clever. It uses a two-piece injection-molded Kydex design. The outer fiberglass reinforced shell keeps it rigid, while the inner layer is scratch-resistant and easier on the blade. You can even remove the outer shell for cleaning, thanks to a built-in drain hole. Plus, a Velcro strap attachment secures the knife to your belt, and the setup feels straightforward and reliable. While the Armiger 4 does not have the reach of a larger blade, it is purpose-built for people who value compact durability above sheer chopping power. Of course, when the situation calls for reach and raw power, the ESEE Junglas 2 answers like a machete on steroids. It's built for serious chopping and field clearing, turning heavy-duty survival into something you can carry with confidence. Measuring 14.5 inches overall and a blade length of just over 8.3 inches, this tool brings reach and power into one package. The weight alone, 19.8 ounces, tells you it is built for chopping. Made from 1095 high-carbon steel, hardened to about 55 to 57 Rockwell, the Junglas 2 delivers the toughness that ESEE knives are known for. A textured powder coat protects the blade from corrosion and reduces glare. The removable micarta handles are grippy, even when wet, and can be replaced or customized if needed. The Junglas line was originally designed for Colombian anti-narcotics forces who needed a tool tough enough for jungle operations. That heritage shows in its performance. It chops like a machete but still offers the control of a large knife, making it useful for clearing brush, processing wood, or survival defense. It may feel oversized for casual use, but when serious survival is the goal, this knife gives confidence. But not every knife needs to be oversized to prove its worth. The Zero Tolerance 6, often called ZT6, makes its mark through balance and elite materials. It's a knife that feels strong without the bulk. Built from CPM3V steel, this 6-inch fixed blade is designed to take punishment. CPM3V is known for its ability to hold an edge without chipping, making it excellent for heavy field tasks. To add even more resilience, the blade is bead blasted and coated with a layer of clear Cerakote, which protects against corrosion and scratches. Measuring 0.19 inches thick and under 5 millimeters, the blade has enough heft to take on serious work while staying controllable. The OD Green G10 handle is textured for grip, keeping the knife steady even in wet or muddy conditions. And at 10.3 ounces, or about 292 grams, it is heavy enough to feel strong but light enough for long carry. Plus, the Kydex sheath includes a secondary retention strap, multiple mounting slots, and even a drainage hole, giving you flexibility. While it may not carry the exotic look of oversized blades, the ZT6 proves itself through durability, balance, and thoughtful design. When survival turns messy, mud, sand, blood, whatever, you'll be glad to have the Demko 3V FreeReign. It's a knife that doesn't just survive hard use, it thrives in it, built with details that make cleaning and reliability dead simple. What makes it stand out is the sheath system. You can completely take it apart for cleaning, and that might sound like a small detail, but in muddy, bloody, or sandy environments, keeping your gear clean can be the difference between staying sharp and failing when you need it most. Then there's the handle, rubberized and injection molded with aggressive texturing. Basically, it locks into your hand whether you're in gloves, soaked in rain, or even dealing with less than ideal situations. Here the flat grind makes cutting efficient, while the drop point shape gives it real piercing power. People often say it feels balanced enough to become an extension of your arm, which explains why it's used for everything from splitting firewood to backing you up in combat. It's not flashy, it's just brutally reliable, and that's exactly why so many professionals keep it close. When you need a survival knife that balances brute strength with everyday practicality, then check out this Skull Crusher's Extreme Sidekick, which is often called SXS, designed by survival expert E.J. Snyder. And built on his real-world experience in both combat and wilderness survival, this knife was made to deliver maximum performance in a compact package. The blade measures 5.25 inches, with an overall length of a bit over 10 inches. It is crafted from 1095 carbon steel, one of the most proven survival steels, offering a mix of edge retention, toughness, and ease of sharpening. A black traction coating protects it from rust and glare. The handle is linen micarta, known for being grippy, durable, and dependable even when wet. What makes this unique is its philosophy. Instead of being oversized like many survival knives, it compresses all that capability into a manageable form. It is big enough for chopping and slicing tasks, but small enough for everyday field carry. That balance makes it useful not just in wilderness situations, but also in tactical applications. Sometimes you want more than just a knife. You want a tool that can do a lot without slowing you down. The Schrade Extreme Survival is that kind of knife. It's built tough with an AUS-10 stainless steel blade that stays sharp and resists rust, and the G10 handle scales give you a solid grip in any condition. The drop point blade is strong for chopping and slicing, and the titanium coating helps it stay sharp and look good while keeping corrosion away. The full Tang build ensures strength for heavy-duty tasks, and the nylon-filled glass fiber sheath gives you multiple ways to carry it. Thumb jimping and finger contours make gripping secure even during long use. This knife is perfect for camping, hunting, bushcraft, or emergency prep. It's like having a mini survival kit in one blade, so you can chop wood, open cans, start fires, and tackle tough outdoor tasks without carrying extra tools. For just under $55, it's tough, versatile, and ready for real-world survival. So that was our list of 30 best fixed-blade survival knives you can consider buying. Thanks for watching. Feel free to reveal your thoughts in the comments section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, share, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your